Hello. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday, sunny Sunday, by the way. So good to have you here with us today. And let me see who was here. People start to get in. Let's give a couple minutes. A couple minutes to let the people start their phones. I hope this finds everyone health and safe. And today we're going to talk about forgetfulness of previous life. Okay? So get ready. So let's understand why we do have these phenomena to forget. Okay. So let me see here. Joe is here. Kaká is here. So everybody's here. Okay. Samantha, good morning, my dear. Hope you're well. Elsa from UK, good morning. So, a lot of here. I hope you have the same sunshine we have here in Ireland. It's a beautiful day here. Okay, so I think it's enough. We needed to start. I would like to invite everyone to join me in this prayer. So, have a deep breath. Close your eyes if you can, if you want to. But it's mandatory here. Open up your heart. And let's make connection with superior spirits, with our mentors of SSI, mentors of Irish Spiritis Federation. May we could send these good vibrations to all brothers and sisters who are suffering in the hospitals, alone at home, suffering of depression, suffering of mental health. May all of them be comforted and consoled this time. To all brothers and sisters who passed away, may the good spirits support them, and they understand the new situation. They are alive, just in a different situation. Those brothers and sisters who are hungry, who are without a shelter, May Jesus be with you. So be it. Amen. Okay, so let's start our ride here. Let me see if I have any other. Yeah. Morning, Mara. I was just saying here, it's 3 degrees. Same here. It's sunny. I didn't say it's warm, but it's sunny. At least it's sunny. We can see our sun. So, Rihanna, welcome. Thank you for being here with us. Our friends from America, from Brazil. Camila, good morning. Cynthia, good morning. So, great. Okay. Let's start. We have a lot of people here. I don't want to be the one who's gonna hold you at home. So let's go out and recover our vitamin D. Morning, Wanderlei. Okay, so let me just do something here. Where are you? Okay. Okay, so forgetfulness of the past. Many of you, somehow, some stage, even though for those who are spiritists, who does follow the spiritism teachings, the spiritism philosophy, I believe, at least I did, start to ask, okay, why I have to forget my previous life? Shouldn't be easy to remember what we have passed in my previous life and now fix now, you know? And these kind of questions, and we will see what spirits said to Kardec about forgetfulness of the past. You will find the bibliography for this is questions 395 up to 399 of the Spiritis Book. All the content here is you can find on these questions, okay? So before we talk about forgetfulness, we need to understand the Spiritism basic principles, okay? And here they are: existence of God, immortal spirit, reincarnation, spirit's communicability, and plurality of inhabited worlds. Okay, so this is the pillars of the Spiritism. Okay, and when we're talking about forgetfulness of previous lives, we're talking about immortal spirit and reincarnation. Okay, we do believe, we do have successful lives. The spirit is immortal. We keep going. The real world is the spiritual world. We are just here on earth in order to go to trials, in order to perfect our spirit, in order to improve our virtues, in order to progress as a spirit, okay? Because we were created simple and ignorant, and this experience will give us knowledge, okay? So this is the Spiritism basic principles, okay? So let's start the real and the first question is, why, when we incarnate, we do not remember our past? You know, as I said at the beginning here, when it's going to be so easy to remember what happened, and it will make our life so easy But the spirits on question 392 said, human beings cannot and must not know everything. By forgetting their past, they are more fully themselves in the present. Wow. These mean, at least for me, a lot of things. These mean a lot of things. Oh, and by the way, I need to say, Rihanna, she's in South Africa, so sunny and warm. Very good, Rihanna. Yeah, I know it's starting your winter, so you are on autumn now, but we are here starting our summer. But always very beautiful, sunny South Africa. Good to have you here with us. Thank you very much. So what's the point here? What the spirits want to say? I like this sentence here. They are more fully themselves in the present. Huh? Because if you will remember our previous lives, sometimes some people will have pride of it, you know, and some people will be shame of it. Okay? If you remember that, do you agree with me? This is gonna affect how it's gonna be your behavior in this life. And it's like when you do a test to a kid, or you're gonna do a test in school. If someone tell us what is the answers, and we got like A plus, we are gonna, well, this is gonna make us to go to another class. But in terms of learning, we did have nothing. Because all the time when I was doing my test, someone was telling me what I needed to do, what's the answers, and what I learned. The idea is, law of progress is, we always evolve, we always learn. And when we learn something, we will never ever go back. So, for example, if you overcome the pride, your pride, you know how to work your pride, you know how to not be a prideful person, you know how to control this feeling, if you never ever lose it, if you really learn that. Okay? And what makes us learn? When we go through that experience, we live that experience. And for some reason, we can avoid that feelings, or if we have that feelings, we have control of ourselves. And so we sort it out. Okay? I would say the memories of the past can damage our evolution. Okay? Okay? So, and thinking about it, see how it is the deduct of God. See how smart it is. Because when I incarnate, I do not have a memory of what I did in my previous life. So I am fully able to go through in this incarnation and be myself. So this is gonna allow me, again, be myself and work and show who I am, or show who am I. This is gonna allow me to go through the trials, through the experiences, through the overcome the barriers, or even be a helpful person for our neighbors. But when I do this by myself. I don't do this because I needed to be a better person because in previous life I harmed this or that person. So I need to be good in this life. So if you need to be good in this life because you know you harm someone in previous life, did you learn the lesson? No? So we have here some comments. Let's Rihanna saying here, forgetfulness of past lives is for me like waking up for a new day and focusing on the good inspired to serve, living in forgiveness and leaving it behind, forgetting our offenses. Yes, perfect, perfect, Rihanna. But we need to be conscious of that. And that's what we're talking about here. But beautiful. I agree with you 100%. Mara saying here, sometimes we feel dismotivated for things we did when younger in this life. Yes. Imagine if we could remember our past lives. It could affect me a lot as a person. Yeah. And she said affect me negatively. Everybody. You know, like for you, you're a parent. Let's say for some reason you remember that you killed your son, which is your son today, in your previous life. How this gonna affect you? How gonna this affect your mood, your the way you're gonna treat that child? You're gonna feel guilty. You're gonna feel shameful. And even though you will try to do everything to make that child comfortable, and instead you preparing this child to overcome barriers, you are kind of giving them like a soft life, and when they are adult they will face the challenges of life. They will not have ability, they will not have enough knowledge, they will not have they will not be emotional balanced in order to overcome all the obstacles. And again, I call it this as a deduct of God. It is. What is the deduct of God? Learning from our experiences. So we need to learn with our mistakes, like exactly what Mara said here. Sometimes we regret or we are shameful for some things we did in the past, when we were young. No, sometimes say, oh, let's change the subject here because I don't want to remember that. So this will affect me. This will put me in a more thinking mode. You know? Okay? Let's move on. So, how can individuals be responsible for their deeds and redeem their wrongs if they cannot remember that? That's another very wise question from Kardec to the spirits. This is, by the way, question 393 of the Spiritis Book. How can individuals be responsible for their deeds and redeem their wrongs if they cannot remember them? That's a good one. How I am responsible for something I don't remember I did? How can you blame me? How can you point the fingers at me and I do not remember? I'm sorry, but I do not remember. Okay? And Let's see what the Spirit says here. It's kind of responsibility. With each new existence, spirits gain more intelligence and can better distinguish between good and evil. Where would their merit be if they remembered the entire past? Again, we are talking about here, we need to go through to our responsibility in life. What's our responsibility here? Even though you don't remember a thing what you have lived, you know you need to be a good person. You know you have to be a charitable person. You know you need to learn good things. You know, you already know. It's already in your conscious. So you know what you have to do, regardless if you do remember what you did in the past or not. So I'm not saying here you need to do like a previous life therapy. It's a totally different thing. But this is Stevan opinion, my opinion. Previous life therapy is a good thing if you need to fix a problem today. Like I'm suffering from asthma, and I have the opportunity to have this previous life experience in order to understand this and work better for me. Not just for fun. I just want to know what was my previous life. So if this is for fun, I think that person needs to really carefully study all these questions from 392 to 399 in order to see if it is still if it is a valid endeavor, because I am responsible regardless of what you did or don't. You are here to overcome. You are here to be a better person. Let's say you did a wonderful thing. You still have this good heart, good intentions with you. See the people around you, how they are. And of course, and we are surrounded by people which have the same kind of vibration we are. If someone who doesn't have the same vibration as we do have, instantly, or not instantly, but along the way you get to know more that person, you will say, hey, there's something here. I do not agree. If this is contrary of your beliefs, you will let that person go. So you know already where you are. Okay? So, and why we have this feeling, why we need to do this? Because when we die, our body die, we need to face our we need to face our responsibilities when we are in the spiritual world. We will see what we did in the past, what was the mission you have chosen, and what is the outcome of it. Again, we said it here many times. There is no such punishment. There is no such someone pointing fingers at you and condemn you. There is nothing like that. There is nothing like that. And even how it is our conscious when we unveil what we have done in the past and what I did in this present life, and we see the missed opportunity. We see the time we lost. Instead of doing good things, do good deeds, I waste my time. And this is our conscious. Like, again, how many of you guys did a lot of things? You are the only one who knows the truth. And sometimes you are not proud of what you did, but only you know that. Some people have, some people don't. You know? So, and again, we do have nuances of how we need to behave. And these nuances, it's our intuition. Okay? So the intuition, it's a voice. No, many cartoons will say like the voice of an angel here and a devil here saying, go, one say go, other say don't go, and always one is opposite of the other, no? So intuition is equals the voice of the past that warns us not to fall in the same previous faults. This is very important. We need to listen this voice. This voice is something, hey, you already been there. Are you sure you want to go there again? You see how it works? Okay? Because we need to understand the process of reincarnation. Let's say our body died today, and in manner of minutes, if you are already in the progress evolution, okay, you will see, okay, I was with a mission, I request a mission in order to work my pride, but the actions I did in my present life, I did not work that. Okay, so we realize we failed in our intention here. We will be punished? No, you will not be punished. What are you going to do? You will learn, you will analyze all things you have done wrongly, you will review everything piece by piece until a moment you will reach out to the good spirits and say, hey, I think I'm ready to go back to earth and work this. Here's my plan. Here how I will here's my plan of attack. Here how it's gonna work. Okay, and the good spirits always gonna help you in order to put a plan that you will not fail, but a plan, an achievable plan. And then once this is already lined up, you'll go back to the earth without knowing this plan, without knowing what you have lived previously. Because when you do this, the deduct of God allow you to be yourself, to be you, ready. So if you already overcome the pride, you want to be prideful, a prideful person. Okay? So that's how the mechanics work. Okay? And the time of we see what we had planned and compare it with our actions today, and our conscious is kind of point the fingers to us, it is, we call, many people say, hell. Hell because it will be very hard on you. This is going to be very hard on you because you're going to push in you. Rihanna saying here, I think Paul is the great example of self-forgiveness and focusing on change and correcting his own ignorance. My dear, you nailed it with this comment. Yes. At the moment, Saul followed the horse at the Damascus gates, and he saw Jesus. Instead of saying, oh, I did so many things, oh, I did this, oh, I persecuted the Christians, no, he said, what you want me to do? It's like, okay, what I did, what I need to do now. And from that moment he saw Jesus, he asked Jesus what he needs to do. He just looked at ahead of him. He's never looking back. It doesn't mean he wiped out what happened. No, he always remembers, say, hey, I did so many things. I've been there already. But he used that as an example. He used that as a reason to motivate his change instead of a reason to put him down, to put him in a position of self-pity, in a position of, oh, I am the least person of the world. So, again, at the moment at Damascus gate, thank you very much to remind me. I didn't thought about it here, but you, Rihanna, spot on here. Thank you very much. That's the most better example we can have about, okay, what I did. From now on, I'm a new person. And and it was not easy. Like Paul spent, the person was not Paul. Saul spent like 3 years in the desert, learning, arguing, talking with his conscience, shaking the dust to go back and then accomplish his mission. Okay. And another question we have on Spiritis Book question 461 says, how can we distinguish between our own thoughts and those suggested to us? How can I say, okay, Stevan, you said to me, I need to listen my inner voice, my angels beside me, or my evil devil beside me. I need to listen more. I need to think more. Okay, but how to distinguish when is a good thing or when is a bad thing? Okay, and we can say the answer for the spirit is, when a thought is suggested to you, it's like a voice is speaking to us. Our thoughts are usually those that occur to us at first impulse. Actually, you should not concern yourself with such distinction, and it is often more useful not even to know about it. You can act more freely. If you make the right decision, you will act more willingly. If you make the wrong one, you are responsible with be greater. I missed the H. So, in other words, what they're saying, hey, You have to listen your intuition, yes, but you know the answer already. Instead of spending days, hours thinking what was right, was wrong, was right, was wrong, you know by heart. And then we're gonna use Saint Augustine here, Rihanna, when he said, "Do what I did in my when I was among you." Every day, every minute, he was kind of reviewing what he did during the day. If he harmed someone, if he did something wrong to someone, and next day, his actions is to fix what he did wrongly. So, if you have an intuition and you act as per your intuition, but at the end of the day, your thought is, okay, I screw up, I harmed that person, I did this wrong. So next day or same day, if you realize this, just go back and say, I'm so sorry. Okay, and now we're gonna give you more an explanation how this intuition works, and brilliantly, the spirit André Luiz taught us about the mental house, and this is in the book psychographed by Chico Xavier, and the book is In the Greater World, is on chapter 3. Okay, we have this book in English, so Google it. You will find this book in English. It's a brilliant book. It's a wonderful book, and André Luiz said he compared this as a mental house. Okay, in the mental house, what it is in the basement of the house, we do have our past lives experience. We have this inner voice talking to us, our intuitive decision, because it's based in something. I need to be based. I need to base my thoughts in something in order to say a response today, in order to make our actions today. So we need to work out this inner voice. So what is based in the past life, and this is our basement. And comparing to in our brain, the basement is our nervous system. Okay, and we do have the social living area of the house. What is the social living area of the house? It's the experience I learned today. It's everything I'm learning with my efforts, my actual moments, my actual achievements. If we fail, if we succeed, is everything new. We learn now. We are learning now. And this is concentrating in our motor cortex, in the middle of our brain. Okay? And in our frontal lobe here, we do have our attic, which is the top of the house. Okay? It is the future. When we have the ideas, when we experience what we will live, what we need. So what we want for ourselves, what do I want to achieve, what I want to get it. Okay, and this is the frontal lobe here. This is the connection between you and the superior spirits. That's why some people say that the third eye, this is the connection with our pineal gland. So this is the connection with our pineal gland, and that's the good vibration from the spirits. When we want to connect them, we connect here, our frontal lobe. That's when we connect with God. Connection with God. Like, remember, we always have vibrations, level of vibrations. And we are like a radio. We need to tune into these vibrations. And when we tune our vibration with good vibrations, vibrations of God, vibrations of spirits, good spirits, Jesus, we feel our plenitude. We feel our completeness. That's why when we are connected to this vibration, we feel a console. We feel comfortable. We feel ourselves completely because we could connect it. Okay? Just because I said it here in Ireland, we have a sunny day, now we have a drizzle. It's falling some drizzles here. Yeah. But anyway, let's move on. We need a lot to accomplish here. So, resignation, obedience of the heart. It is stronger when we resign ourselves to actions that we think have no cause because we will punish ourselves if there is a cause. So it's self-punishment. We need to be a resigned person. We need to work on resignation. Say, it's again, let's use the example Rihanna gave to us. So at the Damascus gates, he worked his resignation brilliantly here. Okay, I screw up. What I need to do to fix it now? What I need to do right now? This is the resignation. It's not punishing you, putting you in a position of self-pity. Okay? So, and if I do remember my previous life, because some people, they do remember. They say, oh, I was this person, I did this, I did that. What the Spirit says. And this you're going to find on the question 396. And the Spirit says, it's sometimes real, but much more often it is an illusion that be guarded against. It could simply be the effect of an overexcited excited imagination. In other words, is if you meet someone who remember, oh, I don't know, a Christian. This is a good example. A lady came to the medium Chico Xavier, and she said to Chico Xavier, Chico, I do remember who I was in my previous life. And Chico said, really, my dear? Oh, that's so good. You remember that. And she said, yes, Chico, I was a Christian in the arena and I was killed by the lions. And she asked Chico, and you, Chico, do you remember who you were in your previous life? And Chico very humbly said, well, I do not remember very clear. No, I don't know. But if I need to bet my coins, I bet that I was a flea, which was in the lion who ate or who killed you. He was a flea. So, what the lesson here is, to be a Christian, those Christians who died in the arena, those were Christians. They died for a cause. They died in name of Jesus. They died standing by a position they truly believed. And you, are you ready to go to your arena and they release a hungry lion and you die for this cause? Are you ready to do it? Those who are Christians, in the essence of the word, Christians do believe in Christ. I'm not saying this Catholic or Protestant or Spiritist, no, Christians. I know the Christian name was given by Luke and the Antioch church, but those were Christians or the followers of the Mansion of the Way, because they truly follow the words said by Jesus. They truly believed in that and they died for it. Are you in that position? I'm not. I don't know if I will be in an arena here. They release a lion. I will die in peace. I don't know. Okay. So, as I said here, I did an spontaneous past life regression. So I was amazed when I saw myself as a very poor person in the middle of nowhere in Far East, probably ancient Iran. Yes, yeah. If we have this kind of deja vu moment when we are allowed spontaneously, see the word I was using here, spontaneous. It means what I need to understand from this experience, what this experience is telling me. You know? So what this will contribute for my present life. If you have, and you are lucky enough to have to be allowed to see this, it means you need to use it. And I'm pretty sure Elsa used this brilliantly, helping us here in ISF, helping Bus, and it's such amazing person for everybody who knows her. Again, tribulations of corporeal life are at the same time expiations from past wrongs and trials for future. And here we need to remember about one case. We have a passage in the Bible, John 9, okay? When Jesus healed a born blind man. And the apostles asked Jesus, as he went along, he saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Neither this man nor his parents sinned, said Jesus, but this happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. Remember when we said, a couple of slides ago, comparing what I did in my previous life, I'm seeing what I did in this life, and I come up with a plan. Okay? I think you will still remember when I said this. When you come up with a plan, you can say, hey, I will go back to the earth, and I want to be a blind person because I want to give value for my life, for how I see the world, and all this. And the good spirit say, yes, it is a good plan. You're ready. You have enough experience to go through this expiation. This you are ready for that. So, and then you born blind, and you go and see what Jesus said here. This happened so that the works of God might be displayed in him. So Jesus never said, I cured you, I healed you. He always said, your faith healed you. Your faith cured you. It's always a faith. So he born blind. He understood the precious moment of having sight. He worked his faith, and Jesus just make this happen. He's just putting together his will with his merits, and he could recover his sight. So many trials, many problems we are facing now is not because we did harm in the past, and this is a common excuse among the spiritists. Oh, I'm suffering now because I was a very bad person in the past. Hey, slow down. Get off that position and slow down. There is no such a punishment. You are suffering for two reasons. Yes, one is because you need to work your virtues, or because the experience you are living with that, let's say, problem here on earth will help you in your future, will help you in your upcoming lives. So what I'm saying here is we all facing a collective problem right now. We are all facing it. But we need to ask ourselves, what it does mean to me. I don't know if you have COVID or not, if you will have COVID or not. Let's stay here. Stephanie here for us because she wants to sing for us today. And I don't know if you face that. I'm not sure. But the reason is why. What do you need to learn here? What was the reason you have it? We are kind of being forced to act as St. Augustine said to us to do this on a daily basis, but we don't do it. And I hope in your reflections, you still have time to fix this. But the question here is, you don't need to be sick in order to go through this self-knowledge. You don't need that. You can do this right now without any motivation to do it. Do better things to you, to your neighbors. And Rihanna here, brilliant, said, blessed are the afflicted. Yes. Blessed are the afflicted. But don't wait to be afflicted to be blessed. Don't wait to go through a trial, to go through a problem, to receive, to say stop and say, hey, I need. It's like doing your checkups with your doctor before you have the disease. It's better if you act prevently than correctively when you are already sick. Same thing here. I was saying here, God is justice. We do not need to be afraid and try to know past lives. We can meditate in our existence right now, and we can guess about it. Brilliant. That's it. Brilliant. Okay. So let me see. That's my last slide. At the end of the question 399, Kardec does not the spirits. Kardec, he brilliantly gave his view, and see how these men in the 19th century come up with such conclusions. It's wonderful. Spirits always enjoy their free will. It is in virtue of this freedom that in the spirit state they choose the trials of their coming corporeal life, and in the incarnate state they deliberate over what they will or will not do, choosing between good and evil. Denying humans their free will would reduce them to the conditions of a machine. It means free will is always, if we do have a plan, we have the free will. That's why we do not remember what we did in the past, and we do not born with the plan in our mind, and we follow the plan, we stick to the plan. This is the free will. Again, he keeps going. Forgetfulness of wrongs that were committed is not an obstacle to spirits' improvement, because even though they do not have a precise memory of them, the knowledge they had of them during their errant state, in addition to desire they convinced at that time to repair them, guide them through their intuition, and inspire them with the thought of resisting evil. This thought is the voice of conscience, and it is seconded by spirits who will assist them if they heed their good suggestion. So keep going, move on, pay attention to the good advice, put yourself in a good tune yourself in a good vibrations, to listen. The good spirits, they are always there. They are always with us. We are not with them. It's our fault, not their fault. They never, ever will abandon us. We abandon them constantly. Constantly, we need to fix and go back our thought. Fix and go back our thought. They are always there, vibrating, loving us, helping us. It's up to us to decide. Again, Rihanna, spot on today. Let's remember our soul at the Damascus gate. And the cherry on the top of the cake, Kardec gives to us now. Future experience cannot be revealed in any case, since they depend both on the manner in which the present existence is completed and the later choice of the spirits. Again, you don't want to suffer in your next life? Act today. Act today. Today you are building your tomorrow. Today you are building your future lives. You're experiencing problems. You're experiencing suffering now. Work today in order to not suffer next life. In order to do not to come and work again the same virtue, accomplish this virtue. And Kardec brilliantly said here, we cannot reveal our future because it is based in our present existence and later choices of the spirit. Amélie and Kardec, I'm so thank you for these wise words. these brilliant words he said to us today. So don't live in the past. Don't live in the future. Live today. That's the message today. Live today. How you can fix today. How you can be an example today. How you can be a better person today. How you can be a better son, a better daughter, a better friend today. It's today. It's not tomorrow. It's not like a diet. Oh, I will start on Monday. No, start today. Start right now. This is the message today, and this is what I want to show you, that it's not important what you did in the past. Which is important is what you're doing today. What you need today. Okay? Okay, so that's it. And let me put it here. We have some announcements. And these announcements is, let me come over here, is we do have our lives every Tuesday and every Thursday, 7:15 p.m. Irish time. We do have our study group every Wednesday. If you want to be part of this study group, Tanya Moore and Nate will happily help you. Just send an email to spiritismireland@gmail.com. It's every Wednesday at 8 p.m. And they will give you the link in order to allow you to be part of the group. Also, we do have our fraternal assistance. Please send an email to fraternalgatheringdublin@gmail.com. And someone will, with expertise, with knowledge, will reach you and will go through your needs and will help you to find out some answers. Okay? Every Thursday as well at 9 p.m. Irish time, I have the honor to be with Elsa, to be with Charles Kemp, and to be with Naja Girsis from Lithuania in a spiritual light. It's a spiritual conversation. You always put like psychological, philosophical, and science throughout the Spiritism view or teachings. You know, so this is such a good understanding for us. Also, I want to show you, we do have, wow, it's loading here. Yeah, on 18th of April, okay, so next Sunday, I think it's next Sunday, yes, 11 a.m. In UK, we will have a live with Joca Daledoni. Is Adam Osborne will host him, and he will talk about the Medium's book. And for that reason, by the way, next Sunday, we will not have our talk, because we will have this live with Joca. So we will be along with Buzz in this event, and also Radio Fraternidade, in our Facebook, in our YouTube. So pay attention. Next week, we will not have our talk like we're having today. Joca will do it for us, and brilliantly will talk about the Medium's book. So I invite you to be with us as we have today. Also, on the 22nd of May, we have the Medicine and Spirituality Congress, sponsored by the British Spiritist Medical Association. We have amazing doctors, scientists, professionals talking about the Spiritism and science, such as Peter Fenwick, Alexander Moreira, Tani Stevani, Natalia Tomber, Vanessa Anceloni, and Sonia Doi. So don't miss it. Go to the website www.medspiritiscongress.org and do your enrollment. Okay? That's the announcements for today. Let me see here. I have a lot of. Thank you very much. Thank you for the messages here. And our final prayer will be done today by Marie Stephanie. She's gonna sing for us a beautiful song. She's training.
Is it just like a prayer?
Yes.
I thought it was like a normal prayer.
It's a normal prayer. Okay. So are you ready to sing it to everybody?
Don't know.
You don't know? Yeah. Be brave. Come here. Sit with me. I'll give you courage.
Which music do you want?
Well, whatever music you want to sing.
I can't.
Put it here.
I know that I can make up one song.
Yeah.
Can I make up my song? Well, I saw this music. What?
What's music?
God music?
Yeah.
I don't really know God musics. Well, I know some in Portuguese.
Okay, so sing in Portuguese. You want to sing in Portuguese? Sing in Portuguese. Maria.
Wait, I thought I was going to sing in English.
Okay, which one you want to sing in English? Go, because we need to go.
English.
Okay, sing it now.
Of God?
Yes.
Okay.
Make up your song.
Okay, so.
Vai, não pode demorar.
Okay. God is with you, beside you, always when you're there. Everyone is beside you, even when they're not there. You can see them through your heart. You can talk them through your heart. You can see everyone in the way that you cannot see. Everything is special for you and everyone. No one can do anything else. Just believe in your heart. Everything is going to be all fine. Done.
Okay, very good. Okay, so dear friends, thank you very much. You want to do a final prayer? Do a final prayer? Say? Okay.
God, thank you for this day off all of our days that already passed. And today that we have a good day and everything, and God will protect us in every way. Amen.
Amen. So thank you guys. See everybody saying thank you. That's for you.
Bye.
Here. Thank you. Have a nice day. Enjoy your day. Thank you very much. And don't forget, you are not alone. We are this together. Okay?
And as well, use mask when you're going somewhere.
Yes. Wear your mask.
And as well,
hand sanitizer.
And as well, keep hand sanitizer to wash your hands.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, guys. Tye you very much.
Bye-bye.
See you all next week.